Hey guys! So I went to Target a couple days ago and got like a huge haul of stuff, and a lot of it was stuff that was on sale, so I wanted to do this haul for you so you could kind of check your local Target and see if some of these things were there for you as well if you're interested in them. So I'm going to kind of be talking really fast because I got a lot of stuff and I have a lot to say and I don't want you to be sitting here for like a million years. So the first products I'm going to talk about are a bunch of awesome things that I found from Sonia Kashuk. So the first thing that I got from Sonia Kashuk is this Buki brush, and it was originally $18 and I got it for $9, and it came in this little thing right here. And it's just like super nice quality, really soft synthetic brush, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for yet, what I'm going to end up loving it for, but I have this one which is really similar to it already, and this one, I mean, it feels the same, it's just smaller. And this one I have really enjoyed using for cream blushes, and I love the handle on it as well. So I've really loved that one, so I thought I'd pick this one up since I got it for such a good deal. I also picked up some more brushes by Sonia Kashuk. These were originally $9.50 and I got them for a little under $5, and they are just flat eyeliner brushes. So I mean, they were like $4.75. So I got a really good deal on these. I've used them this week and I got 2 of them because I liked it. I used one, I liked it a lot, and then I went back and got another one because I feel like I can never get enough of these because I used them for gel liner a lot, and gel liner, once I use them once, then the gel liner will harden on there, and I'm bad about washing them right after I use them, so I'll end up accumulating like 10 eyeliner brushes that I can't use because they're all hard, and then I wash them all at the same time. So I feel like I can never get enough of these to use. So I got those, and they were really cheap, and then I also picked up some really awesome makeup bags from Sonia Kashuk, and I got a great deal on them. So I got 3 with the same print, and they were all 50% off. So this big bag, it's quite large, as you can see, and it was normally $25. I got it for $12.50, and I just love it because I thought the pattern was really cute. It's like brown and red and white. It's got a nice handle that you can either carry or put over your shoulder. It's like really huge here. You could just throw a lot of stuff in here. Like if I wanted to go do somebody's makeup and I just wanted to throw some products into it, that would be awesome. Also, each side of it has a large pocket, zipper pocket, that is clear. So it's huge and it's also clear, which I love because that way you can see what you've thrown in there. So it's just, I just think it's really practical, and it's got like a really nice material on the outside and on the inside. It's all like a waterproofy vinyl kind of a material, so I love that. I also got 2 smaller Sonia Kashuk brushes. I mean, not brushes, bags, and these were both $5. They were originally $10 a piece, but I got them both for $5. So the first one is a nice size for putting in your purse. It's like a larger-ish size one for in your purse, and it's, what I like about it is that it's kind of hardish on the outside, so if you set it down, it just kind of stays open. It's not like floppy, and it also, I love small ones that small makeup bags that hold more than what they seem like they'll hold, and this one I think is going to hold like a ton of products inside. And it also has zipper pouches on either side, and the zipper pouches are actually quite substantial. Like, they're very practical. They go from, you know, one end of it to the next, and they're quite deep and quite wide. So I love that about this one. And then the other one I love for different reasons. It's got a little snappy pack, a little snap that snaps really easily. You don't have to worry about trying to snap it. It's not difficult. When you open it, it's floppy, and when you open it, it's just got 2 large zipper pouches. So they're clear, which is the thing that I love the most about them. And I just think you could fit a lot of product in here, and you can see them, and it's just so easy. It couldn't be easier to carry this with you. And because it's floppy, you could either put a few products in it and not take up a lot of room in your purse, or you could fill this out and take up more room in your purse, whichever. So I just thought this was adorable. So if you and they also had a couple of other patterns and clearance items that were of this nature. So that's what they had clearance at my Target in terms of Sonia Kashuk. I also picked up 2 more Sonia Kashuk products. One is a concealer palette, which I had been eyeing for a really long time. It has a peach color, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to get it, to try to conceal under my dark circles, because it's really hard to find a peach tone concealer at drugstores. And then there's also a green tone, so concealing red. There's a normal color, and then there's a powder color to set the concealer. So I picked picked that up, and I love the packaging. It all is magnetic, how it closes. I love that. I love the feel of it. And then I picked up a little blush. It's just a really, really pretty, really wearable pink color called Melon. It's a powder blush, and it also has the little magnetic snap as well. And I read on a blog that Sonia Kashuk is actually changing their packaging to black packaging. So I'm curious if all of this, I'm pretty sure actually, they've got to be putting on discount like all of their white products soon. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, and you should too, to see if you can find or scout out any of these products going on sale, because Sonia Kashuk makes some pretty good products, but they're really high price for drugstore prices. So, or at least they're kind of on the high end of drugstore prices. So anyway, that's what I found of hers. I also got a couple of really cheap products. I got this Milani Liquid Eye Liquid Like eyeliner pencil. This was $3 on sale for $3, and it says it's purple, but it's actually more like black with some purple specks in it. So I think it's very wearable. So you can probably see it's actually more like black, and it's just got some like purple reflective specks. I wore it and I thought it was just really wearable, and for $3 you can't really beat that. And it was it stayed on really well, but when I took it off it came off pretty easily. So I like that about it. Pretty good deal on that product. So then I also saw at e.l.f., the e.l.f. little place, these little compacts. I never had thought about this before, but these compacts are $1, and they're like, let's see, custom compact. You buy the little compact for $1, and then you're supposed to buy the little individual shadows to go in it. And I thought, man, that looks like those are the same size as the MAC eyeshadows. And I bought it just to see if they were, and they are. So I know a lot of companies, not just MAC, sell eyeshadows that are this size, like loose eyeshadow pans. Like Lancome has the same size if you depot theirs. Makeup Geek, and there's just a lot of companies. So this is actually a pretty decent little palette. It reminds me of the MAC palettes, the bigger ones, only like a tiny version. It's like kind of the same sort of feel of the plastic, and it's got a button just like that. It's white. It's got a very nice mirror on the inside. It's not a funhouse mirror, and I just thought it would be easy to put 4 shadows in and stick it in your purse or something. So, you know, for a really good deal. And you can also, you could put the sponge tip applicator that came in this was actually pretty crappy. I threw it away, but if you had any nicer ones, you could stick that in there and it would work pretty well. So if you are on a budget and looking for something cheap to use like that, then this would work for you. And it's supposed to be magnetic. My eyeshadows didn't go in there very well. It didn't magnetize to them very well for some reason. I'm not sure why. But if you just stuck a little bit of Scotch tape on the back of them, they will stick in really well. I've done that before with some of my shadow pans if they weren't sticking, and if I didn't have a magnet to put on the back of them. So I got that, and then I also picked up some Pacifica products at Target. I didn't know Target sold Pacifica, but they had this adorable little eyeshadow palette, and it was only $12. So these are the size of the MAC eyeshadows, and that makes them $3 a piece. So I don't know if you know, but Pacifica is a high-end company, and for $12, $3 a piece for those eyeshadows, that's a pretty good deal. I also got, and this was just up front, like it came in this pretty packaging, the eyeshadow quad, and it was like on a display up at the front of where the makeup was in my Target. And they also had these really cute Pacifica Color Quench lip tints. And so they just have a really cute packaging. It's like a really cute design, and it's a pretty good size product. And it says that they are tinted, but they're really not that much color. The darker one that I have is called Coconut Nectar, and it looks like this. So it's like very natural. It's a little bit of color, that one is. The other one I can barely see on my lips. But the one Coconut Nectar, it smells so good. If you love coconut, this is going to be one that you absolutely love. And the other one is called Vanilla Hibiscus. I don't taste or smell any hibiscus, but it smells like vanilla really well, and I'm a sucker for vanilla as well. So those I think are probably really hydrating. I noticed something interesting is that I read the ingredients on all these Pacifica products, and Pacifica is mostly known for their skincare products, but they're also a 100% vegan company, and it says on the box they are formulated without sulfates, petroleum, parabens, SLS, or phthalates. I don't know what that word is, but apparently it's bad for you. and they don't have it in here. So anyway, what's interesting is these shadows, out of the first 4 ingredients, 3 out of them I can actually pronounce. So the first ingredient is coconut water, and then there's something else I don't know how to pronounce, and then brown kelp extract, and then Indian ginseng root extract, and then it says may contain yada yada yada. But you know, like, that's pretty good. And then I read the ingredients on the lip things, and they were really good too. It was like a lot of really nice products, and coconut water is like good for you and whatever. But anyway, so if you are into natural products, and especially like vegan free and whatnot, these were pretty good. And oh, these were only $6 a piece, which was really good for like a high-end product like this. That's a really good price, and they smell amazing, both of them do. I really enjoyed these this week. And on the shadows real quick, this one, you can build that up pretty dark if you want, or it can be a lot lighter. And then this one doesn't look as dark as it did in the pan. It's pretty sheer. And then this one looks pretty light in the pan, and it is a pretty nice natural color. And then the highlight shade was a really nice highlight shade as well. So overall, you can use this to make like a pretty natural look. So if you're someone who's into that, then this would definitely be a really good palette for you for a really good price. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is something that I hadn't noticed at Target before, and it is this company called NP Set. And so this is a company, Napoleon, that they sell at Ulta, and they used to sell at Sephora. And so these products, they have them like samples to swatch, like out on the bar, on the makeup bar where these are sold. And so you can actually swatch these, and they're actually really expensive. Like, the prices are pretty much high-end prices. And so a lot of the products I was kind of like, ugh, I don't know about that. I don't want to spend that price when I go to Target to shop for makeup. But these were actually pretty reasonable. They're $10 a piece for a duo, which I thought was pretty good for especially for a high-end product. And when I swatched them, the reason why I bought them is because I was very impressed with the matte shades. Each one of these duos contains one matte shade. Oh no, stink. I just dented my matte shade. Oh, that's terrible. That chunk wasn't taken out of it. Sorry, poor matte shade. Okay, anyway, so the matte shades, they're just like really smooth and buttery, and they blend amazingly. Like, they're awesome. I really like them very much. The only thing is that the shimmer ones, like, they are so powdery that I had some difficulty with this one because it's a darker shade with fallout on me. And I literally just am barely touching this thing, like more than, you know, barely touching more than any other shadow I've ever swatched. I barely touched that, and it did this. So it's just very powdery, very buttery, but I did have some issues with fallout, so you just have to be careful with that one. And this one is called Antigua. And then this other one that I have, it wasn't as much of an issue with the shimmer shadow because the shimmer one on this one is a light color, but it still is very powdery. And then the darker matte shade just blended like a dream for a matte shade. It was just amazing. So these matte shades I was really impressed with, and for $10 a piece, I would have paid $10 for just the matte shadow. I mean, I was so impressed with it. I have such a hard time blending matte shadows. I hate them. I love working with shimmer shades, but matte ones, I just have a love-hate relationship with them. I love them, but I don't like them at the same time. Okay, so I know that was a really long haul, but I wanted to share all of those things with you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!